back again. Hope y'all are enjoying so far. Today we have Prophet Al-Yasa. He is the prophet sent to guide the children of Israel. He lived right after the time of Prophet Elias. When Elias grew older, Allah chose Al-Yasa to continue the mission of guiding the people. And his name is mentioned with respect in the Quran, but his full story is not very long. Still, scholars say he was a great leader, worshiper, and reformer. So, Al-Yasa was sent to people who had gone astray. They were worshipping idols instead of Allah, disobeying Allah's commands, and living with unfair rules and bad behavior, which is kind of crazy because, like, Prophet Elias was sent to these exact people, and I guess their generations, they didn't really enforce the message clearly because Elias was right after them, and they were still as bad as they were before Prophet Elias. So he was he was tested. He was being rejected by these people. They just did whatever they wanted, not following Allah, and he had to be very patient, keep teaching, even when people mocked him or ignored him. He was living in a time of corruption. The rulers during this time were often unfair and greedy, and Elias stood for truth and justice, which made the bad rulers angry at him. Again, we're seeing how prophets they have their own faith and their own rules and their beliefs, but these people that they're being sent to aren't believing them, and they just keep rejecting it, and they're living in a different time. This is it's like corrupt people with like a good prophet trying to like fix them, and he stayed brave, speaking the truth no matter what. He after Prophet Elias was gone, Elias had to lead alone, and this was very hard for him because so many people he has to guide, and so many people are rejecting, and Prophet Elias is just one person. He tried to bring people back to worshiping Allah alone. He taught kindness, honesty, and justice. He helped the poor and reminded people to follow the commands of the Torah. And he showed good manners, prayed a lot, and was known for his gentle, wise heart. Here are some Quranic verses about Al-Yasa. In Surah Sa'ad, and remember Ismail, Al-Yasa, and Dhul Kifl. All are among the best. In Surah Al-An'am, and Ismail, Al-Yasa, and Jonah, and Lut, and all we preferred over the worlds. These verses show us that Al-Yasa was considered one of the best, righteous, and chosen by Allah. His full story isn't told in full detail in the Quran, but Allah still honors him, and we see that Al-Yasa was a very patient, kind man, and we can get some lessons from him. So what are some lessons that you learned?
That even when people don't listen, you still have to speak the truth. You have to always be patient, especially in tough times. And it's important to be a kind leader, and that, as a leader, you have to help other people do good. You can't just be leading. And if you're doing the right thing, Allah will honor you, even if the world doesn't. And that's all you need.
Yeah, just remember Allah and be patient. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got some lessons, even though the story was very short. But yeah, I hope you guys can apply this stuff in your lives. Sorry.